Hi, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Chill Sisters podcast. Well, this week was a fun one. Rashida came with her jealousy. I didn't mind. We spoke about Arewa wedding and henna. You don't want to miss that. You want to listen to our expert opinions about that. Rashida gave us her book recommendation, what she's reading. Then she took us down the slippery slope of suicide. It wasn't a good one, but tune in to find out. Don't forget, we have a brand new segment, Weird Trending Topic. Listen to the end to find out what weird story Rashida brought this week. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming back this week. Enjoy.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Chill Sisters podcast. My name is Rashida.
Hi, everybody. And I'm Yulsis Ladu. Welcome
to the podcast this week. Yes, sis. I don't have anything to say this week. I will just keep quiet, relax, and listen to you while you pepper me this week because I know you're here to pepper me. So just give me a rundown of your week. I was seeing some photos. I was seeing some things what you were doing online. You were misbehaving this week online. Giving us back-to-back photos.
My God, Allah, this girl. Wait. This is a trap, actually. She didn't tell me she was going to start like this.
No, because I really don't have anything to report this week. I didn't do anything. You on the other hand. Oh my goodness. No, let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Let's hear it. Tell us, how was your week? This Maiduguri that you say, I'm reporting live from Maiduguri. Okay, tell us.
Oh, wait, 1 second. I didn't even add that to my intro. I'll be recording live from Maiduguri. See, when I say Maiduguri, the last time Rashida was just twisting her nose, looking down on me. I had to do something about that. And I did. I think I did. Especially to Rashida.
You did. I've been jealous of you this week.
Underrate us, you see.
I've been jealous of you this week because it was like you were in a chill mode. You were just doing the self-care and everything. I was just
inner peace, as my sister would say.
I saw that this week. You're sending me photos of you doing the henna. Please just tell us how the week was.
So my week was fantastic. I've been home. I've been with my family. My mom, it's been a while I saw her. And my sister came. It's her wedding walima. Apart from my personal stuff, all the normal Arewa wedding stuff. See, the funny thing is, it was not planned at all. Do you get? It was just normal wedding stuff, walima, not like proper. You know, when they say walima now, we have turned it to like a proper big event.
Party, yeah.
Wedding vendors have turned walima to something. Actually, walima, for people that don't know, is be it naming ceremony, wedding, is to like gather well wishes. Then they are supposed to feast, eat, so that there will be barakah, that's blessings for the wedding or the naming, and so on and so forth. But we have turned it to something else.
No, it is something else. We don't want to have that conversation today. No. It's a different thing altogether. Walima
so
is
what
not...
some people do is they incorporate the wa'azi, which is tafsir, the preaching, a malam or malama, however it is, they'll preach, they'll eat and stuff. But the normal one is for just people to come sit around the home without anything. They'll be gisting, eat. So that was the plan.
So what did you do?
God will have it.
Tell me.
They say we should do henna. Who am I to say no?
Please, how many hours did you sit down? Who am I to say no? How many hours did you sit down for that?
It's the result that matters.
No, please just tell me how many hours did you sit down?
Is excruciating. I will not lie. See, I don't want to discourage our listeners, but if you are from Arewa, you already know. It is minimum of 2 to 3 hours, depending on the quality of the henna they use. 2 to 3 hours.
It was not planned. But you sat down for 2 to 3 hours.
It's not only 2 to 3 hours now. 2 to 3 hours is after they must have applied, design, which can take up to an hour, depending on how fast the lady is.
Yeah.
You're looking at roughly 4 to 5 hours.
But so it was not planned. It was not planned. You mean it was not planned?
Rashida, as I see myself there, I say, let me just sit down now.
That's amazing. I love that for
Oh
you.
God, it came out beautiful. I
Mm,
really like it. That's why I don't do it a lot. And
yeah.
Abuja people in Abuja is more expensive. You see unnecessary queues, and I don't know, for some reason the quality of the henna I don't like.
Okay.
Chingani, I don't know
Yeah.
what happened. I've done it like I think I've done henna twice or so in my
Mm.
how many years in Abuja. So I don't like doing it even during salas and stuff. Yeah, the last time I did it, but in Abuja, the henna didn't stay that long.
Oh
I
no.
wasted my time, so it
For
discouraged
that
me.
time, yeah.
Yes, you understand. So why go through that long process and it
Mm.
comes out flat? I
Yeah.
don't want to experience that.
The last time I did henna,
Mm,
like proper henna, was my wedding
yeah.
in 2015. Like the proper one, the one you will do
More.
yeah, that was the last time I did the proper one.
That's like 9 years.
That's like 9 years. I know I don't have that patience
Just
to
delay.
sit down for 2, 3 hours just, but I love it. I love seeing it on people. I don't mind. Like this, your own now. I'll just collect it.
No,
Just
it's
give me high
beautiful.
five, and to just transfer. I'll just transfer it.
Rashida, if I can collect from other people without the process, that's what I would do.
Yes.
And for the brides, it's even worse. Don't forget the other one,
Yeah.
plaiting of the hair. Have you
Mm,
forgotten that one
that's
too?
true.
You know, there's a special style for bride. That one you sit for how many hours again?
I didn't do that
Full
thing, no.
time,
Who will lose it?
and they'll leave. They'll God,
You mean,
God bless whoever brought those ladies that lose your hair at the salon.
eh?
Just go there, sit down.
Who will lose
No, no,
it?
no, no.
Do that tiny one not travel somewhere. Who will lose it?
That's true. And you take like a week or two to lose it, though. You understand?
Ah.
Because you take just a portion for this
Mm,
day, like that, like that. But it's crazy.
I
At the end of the
cannot.
day, the results are always fine,
Mm,
and it's a one in a lifetime thing. But
mm.
don't forget, Rashida, do you know there are some ladies that do this bright like monthly?
Mm?
Hmm.
For what?
I say, God would bless them all for their effort.
Eh?
My sister.
Please.
Now to pray for them now. What else?
No, I'm too lazy for that. I know it can't be me. You can never catch me doing
I'm
all
telling
those
you.
things. Eh?
Monthly, steady. If not for me to pray for them, waiting
No,
remain, my
we
sister.
need
God
prayer.
bless them all.
God bless
But
them.
I don't think I can sit weekly, monthly to go through this process. No, 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 no,
No,
no.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Count me out.
And don't forget that part where after they must have applied the henna.
Mm.
That's when pee that have been hiding in your
Please,
bladder. You'll be
use
like,
this why you are talking. The
I
way you
want
are
to come
talking
out.
to me, excuse me, use this. The way you are talking, I do your hand like this, like this, like this, as if you are intentionally showing me.
Rashida, it's like no,
Stay
no, no, no.
still,
You have
stay
to
still,
close it. No, it's not my fault. It's not
stay
my
still,
fault.
and hide your hand because you are just doing the way you are today. Your demonstration is more than usual.
Or today you notice my demonstration more. Haters, so what can I say?
Oh my God, I love that for
Anyway,
you.
but overall, it was a beautiful one.
Yeah.
Hectic partly, but at least
Mm.
alhamdulillah, everything went fine.
Yeah.
I love my sister,
Mm.
and I wish her a happy married life. She's
Oh,
the real one.
wishing her a happy married life.
I mean. So that was
Yeah.
my week basically in main degree. How was yours,
Whatever,
Rashida? Even though
whatever,
ah,
whatever, whatever,
my God. Oh,
whatever.
you thought I was going to have a boring week? No, I say no to you.
Whatever.
Nahi.
Today we went out for lunch, and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
With the kids
Before
and
today, now what happened?
nothing happened. What I said is we went out to have lunch today.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
All in all, it was a good
Well,
week.
so Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. You know what? I had the fun week for both of us.
Of course, I
I
appreciate
had the
that.
fun week for both of us.
That's why
I
you used
was
to console me.
representing the
Mm.
chill sisters in Maiduguri. So
Just
please, can you be more enthusiastic in your speech, in your words? Please, don't dampen my spirit.
no, I am not dampening your spirit. I love it. You are representing the chill sisters in Maiduguri. I really appreciate that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, this week we are not going to say a prayer. We are going to say a word of affirmation.
Mm-hmm. I'm all for it.
Let's say a word of affirmation. Anybody listening, what you will say is, I shall never be poor in this life. Yes, repeat after me.
Amino, I shall. I can. I
I
will
will
never
never
be
be
poor
poor.
in my life. Let me. It's like you didn't want it well for me. I can never. I shall. I will never.
Amen.
In any way, shape,
Inshallah.
it can never come close to me. Poverty, its children, its cousins, in grandchildren, it can never come close to me.
Inshallah.
I am made
Inshallah.
to enjoy the life.
Yes,
Allah loves me. I am made to have ease in every aspect of my life, and so shall it be.
Preach, sister, preach, preach. No, that's our word of affirmation this week. We shall never be poor.
Yeah. Poverty.
Now, do you know Allah of Lagos is his slogan? I just remember that's his slogan. I shall never be poor.
Really?
And this boy started from nothing. In fact, he was just chasing cars, all the expensive luxury cars passed on the bridge. Yeah. He didn't know their names. He didn't know, but what he did was he just went. He was following these cars, something he was passionate about. And he was, every time in his videos, you hear him say, I shall never be poor. In this, have you seen the mansion he built in Lagos or he bought?
Imagine that young guy.
He told himself.
No, see, you have to believe it to your core, of course, in your innermost core. Yeah, no, Rashida, poverty and me cannot be in the same sentence. Listen again.
Never, ever.
Poverty and me, we can. No, you see me, it's progress. You see me, you see riches, baby.
Yes, so
that's how it goes.
Energy. Yes, that's it.
It's not my portion. It
if
can never
you're
be.
Listening to this podcast, you cannot come and be telling us no. That's speaking positivity into our lives
all the way. To tell you how bad it is, Islamically, poverty is one thing that Allah himself said that you should pray against.
Yep.
The maker, our own creator.
Yep.
From talauchi, from poverty. Seek refuge from poverty. The creator is asking you as a human being to do that. Who am I?
Who am I, my dear? Who am I?
No, common human being. No, seriously.
Yeah, on a serious note.
Like, poverty is not something that I would want to identify with, or anybody that I love would want to identify with.
Sure.
It's not about the material thing. Let's be serious. It's not just about the material thing. Look at relationships. Look at our economy. Everything. It all boils down to the poverty. Rate of crime, rate of abuse. Everything comes down to that poverty.
Yeah.
So please, we've been joking about it, but it's pretty serious. We're not saying like you be super rich. No. Do you know? We're kidding, but my own core, Rashida, is comfort. I wouldn't want that wealth that will make me, pompous,
or lose your iman
and all that. And all that. It's just the comfort
to be able to afford what you want
and
when you want,
and help the little that I can. My needs are met. I don't have to go and beg.
Yeah.
When they see me, I'm okay.
We have where to go and collect from. We have where to borrow without judgment. You go to your mommy, you go to your sister, you go to your brother. Like, we always have where to borrow.
My mommy's money is my money. It's my money.
Yes, my daddy's money is my money too. You go, you beg. Those guys say one or two. Yeah.
Rashida, once you're comfortable, some kind of thought don't even cross your mind. Do you get?
Why do you think that Nigeria's prayer point is different from people abroad prayers point? Why do you think that the prayer points are usually different?
No. Rashida, talking about Nigeria prayer point, are you wait. Are you stopping me? What do you excuse me? Hello? What do you mean by that? So you are saying my own prayer point and your own is different?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just giving you like a general.
Since I wound you this weekend, you've been trying to get back at me. It's like you are trying.
I'm trying. Yes. So
what do you mean? Nigeria prayer point is different from. No, I accept. No, I accept. You see, in our prayer points that we are listing, there's no way this light issue will not enter.
You see, I cannot relate. I can't relate with light issue. That one I can't relate. You see, it's not my fault.
See, so that's the reality.
It's the truth. We can't deny it.
We all pray for health. But
Yeah.
if you are in Nigeria with your own money, you pray for health, but not as fervently as my soul. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, misery loves company. Let's come with one with you.
No. The person that has gone far has already gone. Except you will come and follow me, but nothing like coming back. Yeah, there's nothing like pulling me back. You come, let's continue this journey together. The same example I gave you about canoe.
Are you denying your fatherland?
I'm not denying it, but what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that let's go together. Let's be going together, but not coming backwards.
Yeah. Funny enough, Rashid, that's my prayer, like my wish, like all my friends, let's succeed together.
Let's succeed.
To me, left to me, there'll be that awkwardness, Kingani.
Of course.
Okay, for example, like as my person, Rashida, today, if you are the president, I'll look you to your face and tell you the way it is.
Of course, now.
But other people are not like that. Once one of the friends in the group has made it, the dynamic of the friendship changes entirely. Not all of them will adjust. Like normally, this is our friend and him because he's in this position, nothing changes. There'll be some that have like low self-esteem. You know, the whole there's awkwardness when you meet and all that.
Yeah,
and it's not everybody that's able to navigate those instances well. Kingani maturely enough, Aaron, to understand. Okay, this friend is not like catching up. And all that. So isn't that better? All of us make it well.
Yeah.
Social class, and it's even better.
It makes sense. All of us growing together.
We'll be traveling trips.
If you said we have a trip,
everybody is just
to Dubai, or we have a trip somewhere.
Success upon success. That's my dream.
Yeah.
We'll never meet poverty in our lives.
Yes, so
inshallah.
Yes. Did you finish your book? Eze goes to school.
I didn't do, but I'll find time to finish it. Maybe hopefully tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I've been busy now.
I know.
Giving you back to back and other things. I've been preoccupied. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be less busy, So I'll do that, inshallah.
I think I'm on fire this time around. This year I am on fire. Yalla. Hey, make it.
Give us.
Make
give
it
us.
I need this consistency in my life. I'm on fire. I picked up another book. The name of this book is A History of Islam in 21 Women.
Ooh.
Yes. I have read about like 3 women and in my thoughts.
Okay. What are their names?
The first woman, definitely.
Khadija.
Yeah, there's no way you would talk about women in Islam and you don't talk about so the first 3 I've read about Khadija, Fatima, and Aisha. So like Khadija was the first person to accept Islam. It was beautiful to read that. Like when the prophet came to her and said this was what Angel Jibril told him, the first revelation, he was scared and
he was shivering.
They said she covered him with a thick cloth for some days.
He was saying, Zambinuni, cover me, Zambinuni.
It was so beautiful to read. Like she just believed. Till the prophet died, he always talked about her, even made Aisha jealous of her. So it was a beautiful read. She was an amazing woman. She did her own bit. So Khadija was the first woman. Like when we are lining up, she's going to be after the prophet, she's the next person before the rest of us. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The Fatima, that was Prophet Muhammad's flesh and blood. That's his daughter.
Yeah.
That was the next woman in Islam. Then there was Aisha. This one, it says, get half of your religion from her, because most of the hadith that we know today, she was the one that was narrating, okay, this was what the prophet did. This was how he did it. And even at the time where people were coming to say, to add their own on it, she was like, no, this was not how it was done. Most of it was written based on her narration. She was the one that saw everything firsthand, and it was amazing.
Nana Aisha.
That's the 3 women I've read. There's another one, Rabia al-Adawiya. Have you heard of her story?
Maybe when you start talking about her, I might have forgotten the name, but the story might be similar.
So what we are going to do is, I've told you the next person I'm reading about, Rabia al-Adawiya. You guys go and do research. Go and read a bit about her. So she was like a preacher too. She embraced Islam and she was teaching people about Islam and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm reading. Am I on fire or am I not on fire?
You're on fire and we love it, please. There you said there were 21 women, right?
Yes, 21 women. So I
So
think I
maybe
should be
next
doing
week, every week you
yeah,
drop
every week I'll
first.
tell you the
Yeah,
woman.
till the end of
Yes,
yeah,
I
just
think
like a summary.
yes, I think
I
that would be
think that would be
amazing.
nice. No, we love it, love it, love it.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm jealous. After asking me about my Eze goes to school, she's still jealous about what happened. You people will see it during the course of this episode. You'll see it.
Yo, sis, last week
Mm.
we were talking and you just brought up the topic of suicide casually. It's actually a real thing. People are committing suicide. Just last week, we saw a lady who killed herself in her office.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It was a sad one.
She wrote a suicide note and said she couldn't take it anymore and it was time for her to go and she killed herself. Another lady in the same week committed suicide, and this time around it was her and her two kids, that because she had a misunderstanding with the husband or so, there was a fight in the house and
Yeah.
she killed herself. And I was going through the comedian page, Real Worry Picking.
Yeah, I saw the video. I think she was talking about June 6th being a day she'll never forget in her life. Like
Yeah.
that date is her rebirth. So
Mm,
coincidentally, I don't follow her, but I
mm.
don't know why the video popped on my FYP. I was like,
Yeah.
let me just, I don't know. She had my attention for like two,
Yes.
3 minutes,
I
and I
even
was like,
watching her video,
wow.
I cried. I have a personal story, but it's not about me. Anyway, she visited all the hospitals that she went to while she was in that process. That because the nurse there was even saying about she was gone, but they don't know how they were able to
Resuscitator.
yeah, resuscitate her. It's a thing, and I thought we should talk about it a bit. After you talked about it, I was on the internet and I saw all these stories were popping up, and I'm like, okay, maybe we should talk a bit about it. It's sad to see. It's bad. Like we don't know what people are going through. I know it's difficult, but I know sometimes you feel like you don't have anywhere to run to. You think like there's no one to help you. I always say give it one more day. Give it another day.
Yeah,
Give it an extra day.
yeah, I get what you're saying, but the way I understand it, it's not like I think people get to a point where they get suicidal. It's not about them not having people because the cases are different, but
Yeah.
the one that I've read and what I've deduced from the different cases that I've seen, I've read, it's like they get to a point where they think it's not worth it anymore. For those that have people, they'll be like, okay, I'm a burden. Let me just end it. It's not worth it anymore. All hope is gone. I'm not doing this. Let me just end it. I'm a burden.
Yeah.
There's no point for this life. Yeah, Ishini, let me just go. Because you wonder, okay, let me give you an example, Rashida. Do you know Ellen DeGeneres
Yeah, I know Ellen DeGeneres.
and her show?
Yeah.
I
Twitch.
think Twitch. Now, tell me, does Twitch is surrounded with people, happy guy, always dancing. He was with his wife and kids. He went out just to get what? And he took his own life in his car. Do you get Twitch's story is crazy to me. I couldn't believe it. And even people close to him didn't even know. Kingani, so different cases, it's way deeper than having people surround you.
I know, but I'm like,
it's a psychological issue. Like, I don't know. I don't want to victimize them because for something to get to that point where a person wants to off themselves is something we can never comprehend. And I wish people would have the help they need as early as possible. I think it's a psychological issue that the person involved doesn't even recognize it in the first place. To me, I believe we don't understand that this is an issue in the first place. It's not like it's something that is common that is being talked about. This social media that we always criticize, it also has its good side.
Of course, definitely.
People now talk about it, suicide, and that part of it is like, I don't know, maybe the social media we get to hear a lot of stories, but to me it's like the cases are getting more. You hear casually about suicide.
Yeah.
Like the lady you spoke about earlier. When I saw the picture of her laid down in the toilet with the note, I was so sad.
Of course.
Family pressure at work. She can't leave the work because that's how she survives, and she doesn't love the work. And I'm sure there are other issues. When I saw the picture of the suicide note when she was apologizing to everybody, like, see, I don't know, Rashida, may we never get to that point. And I'm sorry
Yeah.
for anybody that had friends, family that have gone through it. But I just hope and I pray when we have issues, we're able to speak out and have people that would understand and listen
I think
and
that's where the
listen to what
problem
we're saying.
is. Some people think they don't have who will listen. Now, let's talk about, I don't want to, the suicide rate, because we don't hear it a lot in Nigeria. You know, we cannot, but we hear it more in the Western world than in Nigeria. In Nigeria, there's nothing like if you commit suicide, you commit it. Because in Nigeria, nobody cares about how you're feeling. Nobody cares about your emotion. You're crying, you're depressed, you're going through all the emotions, you're thinking of things, and you just hear your name. Come and wash plates or something.
Especially in the African home, they were like, when they hear about suicide, growing up, they were like, do you even have the luxury of being depressed?
You don't have,
That one, a rich man problem, a rich man disease.
yeah.
Now, come and eat food, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
And
Yeah.
it's not
That's
that.
what they say. You come and
Yeah,
eat.
yeah, but the thing, I think in our society, people go through different type of illness, but we didn't know the name for it.
But we ignore it. I think
Yeah,
that's the
or we
word.
ignored it.
Ignoring it and not dealing with what you're going through, because like you go through a lot and you don't even know that it's a thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
exactly,
even know that
exactly.
it's a
Or
thing,
you're afraid.
or you're afraid,
You're
or you're
afraid if I
hiding
speak
it.
out, like they're going to tease me. They will downplay. They will like, so person is going through worse than I am, and this one is all emotional. Just the problem is not physical. When it's physical is when you start losing weight and all those other symptoms.
Yeah,
Yeah. And these are things that you cannot explain to people
of course.
most of the time.
Is it not in
And
this our
Kingani,
same
talking
Nigeria
about
that you lose weight and people are saying, oh, you look good, not knowing what you are going through?
But another part of it, when you lose weight so much, now is an issue. You're like, what's happening to you? Then maybe you are not like conscious of the level, but with those comments, you'll be like, wait, oh, it's true. You now start overthinking. So, and thank God now, Rashida, we have therapists. They'll go for this session, they pay for it, even though having a therapist
It's not
it's really
everybody.
expensive.
It is expensive. It's not everybody that believes in going for therapy. Me,
Thank God
yes,
some
somebody
people
say me,
believe
I
it.
should go and sit down with another woman to go and talk to another woman. Some people say that like you praying helps a lot. You wake up for your tahajjud prayers and you pray that's the only solution.
It's one of the solutions.
It's one.
The
Somebody
beauty
will
of
tell you that
Islam,
that's the only solution.
then that's their own problem. Denying it doesn't mean it's not true. You understand? But you're just limiting your truth. Do you understand? The beauty with Islam is it encompasses everything and it asks you to seek for help. See, that's why I love Muslim. Do you understand? They ask you to go for therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy ba gulma bane. It's a medication, it's medicine too. These people go to school, they study this.
And they tell you how to cope with it.
How to cope with it.
Exactly.
The thing, and sometimes they even recommend you see a doctor at some level. Do you understand? So the thing is, the way we see therapy is also an issue. And another problem is limited exposure, limited understanding, and being stuck in one place with your own limited point of view. But your point of view doesn't mean shit. Therapy have helped a lot of families, have helped couples, have helped children. Nothing religious about it.
Takes me to a video where I saw somebody talking about like having ADHD in an African home. He said he had ADHD. He went to school. He was always fighting with people. He was aggressive. He was like, he didn't understand it. His parents didn't understand it. His teacher then was the one that understood it and talked to the parents and say, it's a condition. Your son is going through this and this. But the parents, being Africans, said, oh no, they now started shouting, you go to school, you are behaving badly. They are coming to tell us that you are behaving badly. What is wrong with you? They didn't take it as an issue. They were supposed to sign a paper, a slip for him so that he can get medication at that age when he was still young, but they did not sign the paper. So his school teacher, a white lady, was like, to hell with the parents, I will sign this for you. And she signed it and he saw a therapist therapist. Until today, he's still taking medication for it. It would have gotten worse. It wouldn't have suppressed it now that he's a better man now. So there are a lot of cases like this that when things are happening, we in Africa, we are good at neglecting things.
Denial.
Denial.
Thing that is in our face. Thinking about denial, Rashida, and the world is progressing. It's either you catch up or you are left behind. Remember when we were kids, primary school to be precise, we all had this child or children that in a term would not see them for a month or two. They're always sick. We didn't know that they were sickle cell patients. Do you get?
Yes.
Do you know before they used to think kids that have sickle cell that they are cursed, evil children and stuff? Yeah. So tell me, if they had stayed with that state of mind or believe what they'll be killing these kids, or they will think you're cursed, that's why you were giving birth to this kind of kid, not knowing you're supposed to go and do these tests and know your genotype before you get married.
Yeah.
One of these examples. So see, all these things, they are delicate issues that we need to sit and like think about. You don't pray to have these issues, it just happens to you. It's not about your riches, it's not about poverty. Okay, Tweet was not poor. A lot of rich people are depressed. They have these issues. Prayer helps.
Sometimes it's not even the money. Sometimes it's beyond money.
The worst one is sometimes you don't even know
what is wrong. You can't even explain.
Is when you see a therapist, now they will now identify why, because these are professionals. They are trained to identify where the issues come from. Then you work with them. You know, and that's the worst one. What is the problem? You don't know. You are sitting and you're crying. You don't even know what the problem is.
I know.
Those are the ones that avoid, because when they ask you, Rashida, why are you crying? You don't even know.
You don't know. Even you as a person, there are some days you have those days.
Being somebody's constant.
Yeah, that's where the problem is. When it becomes constant, you're not able to snap out of it.
Yeah, you don't function like
that's
normal human beings. You go out, you see people rosy, happy. You can't relate. The sad one is this kind of people, they're the ones that make others feel all right all the time. They're the funny ones, but once they're behind closed doors, it's all sad and gloomy.
Yeah, if you look at all the people who have committed suicide, all the famous people, you find out that they are mostly comedians. There are people who make people happy. There are people who have changed other people's life. Oh my God.
And Twitch's own, do you know he used the gun to shoot himself? So imagine.
And it's the people you leave behind, because you're gone. You're gone. Then the people you leave behind are the ones who like start saying, is this something that I have done?
Did I do? What could I have done different?
Yes.
How would I have all these? But
I was living with you, I didn't know you were going through this. The partners don't usually know that, because you look good to them. Everything is fine.
Trying to make everybody feel okay, like everything is all right.
They just released the kid book and they looked happy. They were trying to promote this kid book. If you're someone who is going through this, my thoughts and prayer is with you. Like, please give it one more day. I think if you give it one more day, something might change. Be prayerful. Talk to people. You might find somebody that is in the same situation with you. Talk to people. Send in love and light.
Yeah, what I'll add to that is be prayerful. It helps, but it's not the only solution. It's not the only remedy. But prayer does wonders. At least it will give you the courage to seek for more help. Yeah, that's what prayer does. And it will reduce the burden on you. So prayer works.
It does work.
It shows you the way. You need your family. If you can, you need your close friends. Just try. If there's one person that you can open up to, just try. So be it. But first, start with your creator. It works.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I'm sending light, love to everyone that's going through this. You're not alone. Do not be ashamed. It's not your fault. Talk to someone if you can. Write it. Be it anonymously. There are platforms, there are therapists that you can do this. You don't have to go to them face to face. There are so many ways of like having these sessions now online. Do you want women? Do you want just men? There's some that are affordable now. It's not worth it. If you're a Muslim, if you commit suicide, you know the result. So you can't lose on both ends. It's not worth it.
Nah, you can't lose on both ends.
So, yeah, it's not worth it, but sending love light to everybody. And I pray Allah makes it easy on all of us.
Inshallah.
Things are just happening. Things are hard. It's understandable, but we shouldn't get to that.
We are running out of time.
We have this trying to say,
enough of the, oh no, let's say something light. Sis, I think we should have a new segment. Last week we had one.
I'm all for it.
Weird things that are happening, that unbelievable things. So this week, I wanted to see another one. New Zealand Prime Minister resigns after being caught on camera stealing items worth thousands of dollars from a store. Blames it on work stress.
No. See, my take from this what's your take on this? My take on this I know it will be totally different from yours. Oh, the way I'm looking at it. Rashida.
What's your take?
No, now a whole prime minister had to steal something, just few thousands. When Esther code here in Nigeria for PAs is how much when they are traveling, they are escorting. She resigned on top of it.
A prominent figure in the Green Party has tendered her resignation amidst mounting accusations of shoplifting. The allegations involve 3 instances of theft from 2 clothing stores. Woo! Are you hearing this one? It's just not 1, no, 3. 2 clothing stores. Conversation escalated with the emergence of a CCTV footage. In her resignation statement, she expresses remorse for her actions. She attributed her unusual behavior to potential working-related stress, emphasizing its departure from her usual character. She said, "I have let down a lot of people. I am very, very sorry." She stated that she acknowledged her actions and she's 42 years old. She's facing criminal charges.
Wow. Rashida, as a Nigerian reading this, are you not disappointed? Be honest.
Now what? Stealing is stealing, no, whether big or small. The ones that our Nigerian politicians are doing and the one that she's doing, what's the difference? It's stealing. It's just that one is big and one is small. But she said it's work stress. She said she has a reason. Your Nigerian politicians, do they have a reason? Do they come out and give you reasons?
In the same week, women, ministers in your country are being prosecuted for stealing how many billions?
True talk.
COVID money. This one is busy talking about thousands. Well, anyway, they carry last for that one in Nigeria. Any case, negative one that you bring, we'll have a similar story that, anyway, it's good that it's under the weird stories.
Yeah.
It is weird to us.
That's our weird story for this week.
No, it's a good one. It's weird to us Nigerians because somebody that is not Nigerian will how is this weird?
Yeah, it's
a corruption case and she did the right thing to step down.
She stepped down.
It's weird to us.
It's weird. Guys, we have come to the end of today's podcast. If these topics have triggered anything to anyone, there are helplines which you can search on the web and help yourself with. I'm sorry if you're going through any of that. May Allah make it easy for all of us. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you learned 1 or 2. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave us a review.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. To me personally, the suicide topic did something for me. So, if you have listened thus far, thank you. Please, would want you to talk to us. Any topic you'd want us to touch on, we're all ears. Where we need to improve, let's grow together. We love you guys. Be good friends, be good family members. We all need the goodness in our lives. Thank you. Peace out.